Hi everyone. Imagine you just started dating someone and you're about to pick her up at the mall. You want to be a gentleman, open the passenger door for her. Normally, you'd unbuckle your seatbelt, lean over and reach for the handle. But what if you could just tap the passenger door on your screen and it opens? That one interaction is why we designed the car model to face the passenger side, the opposite direction from almost every other company. Today I'm sharing something that started with a question I couldn't answer. When I joined JIDU, one of the first things I noticed was our car model on the center screen. It faced the passenger side. Every other company I looked at followed Tesla's orientation. The car faces the driver. So I went to the design director and asked him, why did we do it differently? His answer was one sentence. The interface layout serves the user's interaction behavior. At that time, I didn't fully understand what that meant. It sounded like a design principle you'd read in a textbook. But after working on the parking animation for months, I finally got it. Here's the problem we were trying to solve. Car settings are full of abstract functions that are hard for the users to understand. Think of it like the settings app on your iPhone, except you are driving. You have a fraction of the attention you normally have, and some features you use every single day are still buried 2 or 3 levels deep in a menu hierarchy. The typical flow looks like this. A user starts with an intent, then has to translate that intent into a command the system understands. They tap through menus or they search. Either way, they're doing cognitive work that pulls attention away from the road. A 3D car model changes that equation. Instead of navigating abstract menus, users see a visual representation of their actual car. The most frequently used features are mapped directly onto the model. You want to open a door, you see the door. The gap between intent and action almost disappears. I was the designer responsible for the one-shot animation in the parking scenario. My job was to design interactive elements on the car model that help users control specific features. I pitched a few approaches, icons floating above the car body, lines extending outward from different parts of the vehicle, connecting the label and controls. They looked clean in mock-ups. We rejected all of them. The reason was simple. When the user sees a door on 3D model, their instinct is to tap the door, just like they grab a door handle in real life. Nobody looks for a floating icon in the air when they want to open a door. The interaction has to match the mental model people already carry from the physical world. So we place the button directly on the car model. No floating UI, no abstract icons, just tap what you see. Now the orientation question finally makes sense. If the car faces the driver, like Tesla, the driver's side of the car is closest to you on screen. That's fine for adjusting your own seat or mirror, but the passenger side becomes the far side, harder to see and harder to tap. When the car faces the passenger side, the passenger door is right there. You can open it with one tap. You can adjust the passenger seat, the passenger mirror, all without reaching across the screen. The design director was right. The layout serves the interaction, and the most common across-side interaction. Doing something for your passenger determines which way the car should face. That's the UX logic behind one design decision at JIDU. If you are interested in how intelligent cockpit thinks through this kind of problem, welcome to subscribe.